See, I'm back.
Let's go. Thug it out.
See, I'm back on my bullshit.
This your boy Jameis Winston out here with these unbelievable melanin brothers that I got over here. What's going on in y'all household right now?
Bill the T, we got 3 kids, living the life, man.
Solve everything.
Okay.
Birthdays of love.
Yes.
Whoa.
My brothers, what I'm looking for a real tea ambassador, and I'm really looking for a sidekick. Okay, so if I'm walking down the street and you see an old lady with a bike crossing the street, what would we do?
We're gonna go give her a tea.
What if she hits the curb and she falls down? What would we do then?
Give her a tea.
As you know, that tea is very hydrating. My sidekicks, they know this is our green tea citrus flavor.
It is definitely a lot more hydrated.
I mean, you made me think. Will you take a picture?
Of course, I'll take a picture with you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Should I put the...
We are in Tampa, Florida, and you got a hoodie on.
I'm the general manager of this restaurant over here.
I just was talking to those guests over there. Look, they still drinking the tea. You know what I'm saying? Tell me the funniest moment that you had in your restaurant right now. Are they standing on tables?
They're standing on tables.
Huh?
Don't tell my boss that, but they're standing on tables back there, James.
It's tea time. Y'all turning up. I hope you enjoyed this real tea time with Jameis Winston. We're signing off here. We had some real conversations. We had some real bad karaoke. And we also had some real tea time. I'm signing off by eating a W.
Man, we're finally here. 3 years in the making, we finally here.
I didn't even know the major was. Like, man, we ran the city. You know what I mean? We ran the city.
No, that's fair.
Right.
I mean, I was proud of that. We weren't close to that city.
Nah.
By the dean of high school basketball coaches.
The dean.
I ain't care nothing about Jack, though.
Told the young lady, I said, he definitely married up. You're 27, is that correct?
So it hurt because I'm human.
Yeah.
Right?
Rightfully so.
But I'm gonna give you more to hate. Just stay tuned.
You gonna get your first one tonight. Give me the rock. Right, we're gonna stop and get some chicken.
Right.
So we laugh about that. You ride with me, gonna get that chicken.
Yeah, right. Did you ever heard that story that the scouts were coming?
Came to
see him.
And saw Willie Mays.
Yeah, come on Wednesday to catch me.
Team they went to, we don't beat them 4 out of 5 times, so maybe they'll help them out.
Thompson is overtaking Hoop. There's no question that Thompson is taking over.
They got the best blacks and they got the best whites.
Man, we got to be on the heels of the best blacks and the best whites. hey, Mike. That gets every guest and us every time we hear. The dean. Coach, you said they got the best blacks and the best whites. That's a hell of a combination, ain't it?
Hey, if you look at professional football,
Mm-hmm.
you look at college football,
Mm-hmm.
you look at high school football,
Mm-hmm.
and if you just go across the board, the teams with the better players always what?
Win.
They win.
Oh, yeah.
So if you got the best, like I just said, that was a couple of years ago when I said that, right?
Right.
If you go to Thompson, who wins consistently, what they got?
They got the best blacks and the best whites.
Consistent. Well, who was Coach Prost was there? What they had?
The best black and the best white.
What they do?
They won.
They won.
Bear Bryant.
What he had?
Best blacks.
But he didn't win until he got to what?
Blacks.
He was okay. He was
USC came down here and he said, "Hey, I need a couple of.
I got to get a couple of them." Yeah. And when he got him some of them, what happened?
He started with.
Oh, rest my case.
Birmingham. Y'all see it, man. We got the dean in here, man. And we got Mrs. Ford to come on in with it. Man, we're gonna talk some sports, but hey, Tom Jordan just said party with a purpose. This today, Mike, is a episode with a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that right there. Man, I've been checking this thing out, man. What we about to talk about is pretty impactful.
Right.
So, I'm glad you guys chose us to come in. That's the first thing. Thank y'all for bringing this to us to let us introduce it.
Appreciate it.
But I'm just, man, I'm elated, man. I want to know more about this thing in Birmingham. Mike appropriately named it Meet the Fords. So we got both in here that's going to tell us a little bit about mentality, correct?
Correct.
And heritage with her heritage. Should I say it like that?
Heritage.
Heritage. Her. Sound like the folk from Tennessee. Her.
Her. You sound like Glorilla.
Mike, man, we got Mr. Soundbite, man. We got him in here. I cut some of them today. Come say hen's teeth. Go. You said when a puppy pee, he what?
He squat.
He actually when they grown,
he
what
squat.
He said, but they ain't puppies no more.
No, that's was we was talking about that.
Yeah.
I have fun when I come on the show because I know Coach Howard and them always said, man, you say things that other folk won't say.
Yeah,
and I tell them,
I would agree with that.
I don't care
At all.
we don't do nothing together. You're gonna like me or you don't.
Right.
It's simple, and it's like I always say what Coach Scoggins always taught me. You're gonna die a man, you ain't gonna die a coach.
Respect you. Yeah.
Make them respect you. They may not like you,
right,
but make them respect you.
Right.
So I got that phrase a long time ago.
Yeah.
And when they was beating up on Yay and them, when they was like I said, they was puppies and they was squatting.
Yeah.
Boy, when they start hiking their leg up, ooh, they ran through some folks.
And when you told them, hey, take this thing like a man.
Take it like a man. Take it like a man. Get me now.
That's the deed.
Get me now. Let Coach Howard, he use it now. I used to tell him, get me now.
Yeah.
Get me now.
Yeah.
Because in a minute, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
What?
Ain't no fun when that rabbit got the
hopping
gun.
all around, shoot, you can't catch it.
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Yep.
Mike, man, we got a dynamic
Duo
in here tonight. The
Yes,
dynamic duo. Husband and wife team come together to put some on to help. And I guess that's what I want to know, like, what brought y'all to that point of wanting to create mentality and heritage?
Well, just to be honest with you, I was just sitting around and I can't take all the credit for it because I got a couple of people that's in the corner with me. But one of my homeboys, one of my dear friends, we call him Freddie Buck.
Okay.
His name Fred Burrell.
Okay.
Shout out Fred Burrell, Freddie Buck.
Yeah. It's my boy. He kind of like raised me in the hood.
Okay.
We had a drift track. He raised me. So we was sitting around one day, and he brought up the idea. Hey man, do a father-son breakfast, but he was kind of low key with his.
Right.
And he said, man, your platform is way bigger than mine. You got a large platform. And I sat around and I thought about it and I prayed about it, man. And I said, so I told one of my coaches buddies, a couple of them, and it was like, man, you do this every day. You've been doing this for kids all your life. You just never put it on paper.
Right.
Never put it on paper. So I called a couple of them and then we talked about it. I called her and then she started talking. But one thing I know about her, when she started getting that computer and that brain started rolling, boy, stuff just started flying.
Yeah.
Started flying out of there.
Right.
So she be trying to get me to talk and do this. I said, look, let me tell you something.
I'm a lover, not a talker.
I'm like James Brown said, this is a man's world.
Right.
But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman's
That's
touch.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
So I just sit back. I tell all the time, I say, hey, I can get them in the building.
Right.
I can get them in the building.
Right.
But you got to do all this computer. You know I ain't fit to be doing all that.
Right.
So, man, we was sitting down, and then next thing I know, here something pop up, mentality. I was like, whoa.
Because you got the men
Yes.
In caps.
In caps.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that right there. So I said, man, let's take that and run with it.
Right.
So then Takia, which is her daughter,
Okay.
and Miss Spates, I mean, they graphic, you know, they down with it.
Okay.
So Miss Spates and Takia and Miss Chapman, them all them got together, and we got together, and like in a little room, mentality was formed.
Oh, wow.
It was formed, and then she came up with all the slogans, what it stood for, what we stood for, and things. But me personally, you know, all the accolades and all that, I just thought about it like we was sitting around, man, and this is really how it conformed to me. And we had just went to Pinson Valley and played a basketball game this summer with the barber spot. With the barber spot. And man, I was driving the school van back. And man, I just happened to glance through the rearview mirror with all my kids. You know, they back there cracking jokes and laughing and
having a good time.
Having a good time. So I looked back and I said, man, ain't none of my boys really don't have a father. Wow. Because we was talking about prison. We was talking about doing things, staying out of the street. And, you know, MJ sitting back there with that deep voice. So we just laughing. So the next day when we get to practice, we in a circle. So I'm telling everybody we got to get ready for the mentality. We gonna well, it wasn't a mentality at the time. It was the father-son breakfast. I didn't have a name just yet. So it's father-son. So then MJ, he comes out and he says, I told the guys, everybody got to bring a mentor, bring somebody, a coach, uncle. So MJ come and he said, Cole, all of us might as well go with you because you the only daddy that we really know. That was kind of deep.
Heavy.
Wow.
That was deep. And when, you know, I've had a lot of parents that's within my circle, the organization, my school, they have told me, Coach, can I just drop them off? Because they ain't got nobody. And I thought about it. And then when I brought it to her, that's how the mentality came apart. That's what it's all about. You know, and I started reaching out to people that you see on the flyer. And hey, it wasn't even a second thought about helping and being a part of it. Just give me the date. That's all they were saying. Just give me the date. Just give me the date and I'm there. Give me the date.
Birmingham, that's Coach Ford talking about mentality. August 9th, the launch of it, the first breakfast.
Yeah.
You know, and I got some on that later on. I'm going to talk about, Coach, man, you know, being like this, like your guy was saying, you got a bigger platform. You're a big platform. And you've been doing this your entire time.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of coaches look at their coaching as their ministry.
Right.
So this is a situation, man, where, you know, I was thinking back to, what's my guy's name? Dink. You know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so you've been doing this over the years.
Yeah.
But now it's just from what I'm hearing, a concerted effort to say, hey, we are really boots on the ground moving, trying to touch as many lives as possible now.
Yeah.
Where will the kid, what target base are you, where the kids will be coming from that y'all trying to touch?
Man, we just want to touch, it's not really a target base.
Okay.
We just want to touch everybody.
Okay.
Because you say if you could just save one,
right,
you know you're not going to save them all.
Right.
But hopefully when they come and they hear the stories or hear some of the things that Bobby Humphrey, a lot of these kids might not know Bobby, but he's going to have a story to tell.
Right.
David Palmer got a story to tell.
Right.
You know, these are guys that came from the same neighborhoods in the walk of life that these kids are from now.
Right.
They didn't come from across the mountain. They came from Illerton Village in Press City and went to the University of Alabama and made it big. So they were household names growing up.
Right.
So it don't matter. Like I tell my boys all the time, it ain't where you go, it's what you do when you get there.
Yeah.
You know, you can be at Fairfield, you can be at Parker, Parker, the hot thing going in football right now.
Right.
But if you can play and you at Westminster, if you can play,
right,
it don't matter.
Yeah,
it don't matter. They're gonna find it don't matter.
Yeah.
If you can play.
And I like that. A&M has a slogan: "Start here, go anywhere."
Simple.
I love that. That's
simple.
Okay.
Simple. So you don't have to, like I tell them, you can be a big fish in a little pond and a little fish in a big pond. Because you can go to them other schools where they might have 75 or 80 players, but guess what? You don't play on Fridays. You sure ain't gonna play on Saturdays. Because you ain't gonna be seen. And you don't play on Saturdays, you ain't gonna play on Sundays.
If you don't play on Friday, you
it.
definitely won't be playing on Saturday.
You won't be playing on Saturday.
I mean, how would you? Yeah, exactly.
How could you?
Yeah.
So I look at some of the kids, and I sit back and I watch, because I'm always out watching AAUs or just watching different things. And I sit back and I watch these kids. I'd be like, so you rather go there and sit on the bench and be just to say I go here and be a part of it, than to come over here and play. Don't tell me you don't want to play. Don't sit there and say I'm happy. Ain't no kid.
Because if that's the case,
ain't no kid happy sitting on a bench. When you know you can go somewhere else and play.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense, baby. Make it make sense right
Make
here.
it make sense.
Watch it, coach.
Oh,
Watch it, coach.
But, I've been doing this like on paper in high school for 30 years, but I started coaching Little League when I was 16 years old. I was coaching my neighborhood team when I was 16, 17 years old. I would go to college and come back home in the summertime and coach my brother and them Little League baseball when I was 18, 19 years old.
Wow.
So I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be right here.
Right.
Pratt City, like she tell me all the time, you Pratt. Hey, I'm Pratt City through and through. Through and through.
Wow.
I'm J.O. through and through.
Wow.
Tell them what I really tell you.
You ain't hood?
I tell them you're what? You're hood and hooded. And it's a difference.
Explain that, Miss Ford.
He's hood and hooded. He's hood with the masters. He's from the hood.
But got some credentials.
He got some credentials.
He got them ABCs behind
him. Got them ABCs and 1, 2.
Hood and hooded. Okay, I got you.
I mean,
you sound like your boy there. I guess I fall in that.
But it's like I just want kids to understand that you don't have to be in a big situation to make it. I think I've done well.
Right.
And when we talk about
hold on, Coach. Let me say this. You done well, brother.
Thanks.
You're doing a good job. But go ahead.
And I can relate. You know why? Because I grew up and I didn't have a father. It was just me and my grandmama.
Come on, leave my soundboard up.
Me and my grandmama, Helen Ford, in a 3 little, almost a shotgun house. We had to add on to the house. In Pratt City on Church Street. Just Helen Ford and myself. But guess what? She was a strong black woman that we wasn't friends.
Right.
I'm your grandmama.
Yeah.
And
wasn't trying to be your friend.
I wasn't trying to be your friend.
She went on the right. Yeah.
You ain't got to preach.
So, so I don't knock nobody for what happens or whatever. But I always tell my boys all the time, you ain't got but one. I tell you, you can go out there and go commit 25,000 crimes. But if you go to that courtroom, your mama gonna be still sitting up there hollering, that's my baby. She ain't gonna turn her back on you, regardless. So now we're in a day and age where somebody's got to be able to mentor. A woman can raise but she can't tell him how to be a man.
Yeah,
can't do it.
You're right.
She can't do it.
You're right.
I don't care how strict or firm or stern you still can't tell him how to be a man.
And that's a big problem in our community.
That's a big problem.
Yeah. Birmingham, Coach Ford. Mrs. Ford, now you executive leadership coach. Tell me about that.
So professionally, I'm a registered nurse.
Okay.
One of the great things about working for Cahaba is that I happen to have a CEO who knows how to use the gifts that God has given you. He knows how to recognize them first, and then he knows how to use them. So one of the things that I do throughout our organization is I do a lot of coaching. I do a lot of training. I do a lot of just things like customer service and how do you have a crucial conversation, right? Which is a lot of what's happening and not happening with children, right? So if the only conflict resolution that you have came from, your mama, who gonna cuss you out, right? And she is gonna blow up or get angry, or your dad, or your uncles, your cousins. All you know to do is curse each other out. Nobody's hearing anybody, so you begin to talk at each other and not to each other. So you're not seeking understanding. You're just seeking to be understood. So a lot of what we need is, how do you sit down? How do I not agree with you, but I have a conversation respectfully, where hands don't have to be thrown, where I don't have to go and say, I'm going to get a gun. Like, what do you do? Right? Because nobody is going outside nobody is saying, meet me outside. Right? We shooting, we coming back, we're shooting. So that's one thing that's really important about sitting down and talking to children. Listen, we understand all of the things that you go through. When I listen to Maurice talk about what it was like with his grandmother, when he looked in the stands, he wanted to see somebody as well. He had the opportunity to make some other decisions too, but there are some people who looked out. They were mentors to him, but they weren't called mentors. But they saw potential in him and said, hey, you go home. You're not going to be in that. They didn't allow him to be in that. That is how he's hooded.
Wow.
That is how he's hooded, because he had people along the way who said, no, you can do better, because one decision can change the trajectory of your life. And we have too many children who are making that one decision that's causing their mom to have to sit in the courtroom and say, that's my baby. I didn't raise him that way. That's my baby. And we don't have to keep losing our children. And one of the things that I say all the time, adults have decided that children are up to no good. They're not doing anything productive. Well, what are you giving them to do?
Really? Yeah. I heard a guy that was in prison asked another guy, was doing a little show, and he said, guy asked him, how long? So he kept asking him, how long? How long? And the dude can answer the question. So he finally asked him, man, what you mean? He said, man, how long did it take you to commit your crime to get put in prison for the rest of your life? It took me 8 seconds.
My mind.
He said, it took me 8 seconds. So how long did it take you to go in there, to pull that gun out and shoot somebody or do what you got to do to be in here, in this position that you're in now? So that's the thing that we're trying to get out now, like, she called me, what they call it, Facebook. I don't really like comment or whatever. I comment, it'd be happy birthday. But what's that word when you say I be scrolling, and she called me a Facebook something. But I don't comment, like I say happy birthday or something. But it's sad to me. It's sad to me to sit there and look at video people fighting. And you girls that they fighting and they think it's something, you just videoing the people fight. And it's sickening to see. And there's more ladies doing it than guys.
It's so disheartening.
It's disheartening.
But you know what? Facebook, like they want to pull stuff down. That's what you pull down.
They get ratings and they get stuff off of it.
But let me tell you this though. I mean, I'm gonna let you go back here, but I'm a hater, so I report them. Every time I see it, I just go and report this. So I'm letting y'all know, if you post videos, you my friend, and you post videos about a fight, I'm the one that's reporting you.
And I think it's,
and I ain't on the camera
it's
either, so I don't know what I look like.
But I don't think that came from kids. We've actually sensationalized the things that are happening. We've made those things exciting because
Right.
if there weren't people liking and sharing and talking about those things, it wouldn't be a thing.
Right.
Right. And so children are watching adults carry out their foolishness. And so now that looks real. Remember, growing up, we didn't see adults carrying out foolishness. There was a clear separation of adults and children. There was a thing called grown folks business.
Oh Lord. Come on, I preach sister. Preach sister.
And children. And so adults weren't getting in fights and cussing teachers out. That's just not how we move. But here's the thing. There's a lot that's happening in the world, period. We see that from the White House, right? So we see people acting a fool and people going along with it. Grown educated people going along with it. And so we have more of an expectation from children than we have from ourselves, because those are the children that we raised.
Yeah.
So what in the world is going on, with us? And that's what we have got to, as we point fingers at children, we got to look at this that's pointing back at us and say, hold up, what can we do? So that is a lot of why we've decided we need
something.
Something. These kids need something. We recognize we needed something. We didn't have to identify that we needed it because it just kind of happened.
Right.
These children don't have the capability of recognizing that they need something, but adults know that something is needed.
It's crazy because Coach just said he looked in the rearview mirror and realized that, if a large number, if not all, were
It's like I was telling her, I said, I've been at Fairfield almost 14 years. And I think I had three dads in the program that you've seen on a consistent basis, that was around.
Right.
I had one, Mr. Chapman, gotta call him out.
Yeah.
Hey man, this dude would do, we would be in practice. He's still involved.
Yeah.
We would be in practice, and you see this man rolling in with a cart. Well, he done went and got donations from other people, other moms and stuff.
Right.
Well, these boys get nutrition bars and Powerade and water, and that for a coach, you like, wow. Only thing I can tell them, hey man, don't drink it all up in one day, because we weren't used to that.
Right.
My kids wasn't used to that. We didn't have nobody nutrition bars and stuff like that. We didn't have that.
That's crazy.
But that guy, RJ daddy, D Will daddy, Yaya daddy would come to the game, but those were people that you saw
right
on a regular basis. You would see Chapman at practice. I don't care where we played at.
Right.
He was there.
Yeah.
We be in Huntsville, wherever.
But
he was there.
And like my wife, she teaches over at Berry. She's over in the Hoover side. And she'll come home. Her complaint is too much parent involvement. They it's too much. And then I listen to some of my folks that work in Birmingham, whatever. It's too little,
Oh, it's still.
Or when it is, it's something crazy, But that should be the norm. Like what you seeing from Chapman, what you seeing from Mr. Williams, that should be the norm.
Let me tell you, shout out to your wife. My daughter went to Berry. Shout out to your wife. We can, this is a topic for another show, another day, but we complain about PWIs. We complain about the very same things that we're not willing to do. My son played sports. You weren't asked to volunteer. You were required to volunteer. You worked the concession stands. You worked the gate. And if you could not, my sister used to stand in for me if I had to work.
Wow.
Or somebody else stood in for me. Like those were the things that were requirements. I didn't buy Jordans. I didn't buy Jordans all the time. Like, you would just be amazed. My money was going to go where I wanted the trajectory of my children's lives to go. And Jordan has gotten paid. I needed to make sure my children were on the right track to get where they needed to get. So I think it's a priority issue as well.
Oh, yeah.
We are willing to invest in things that really don't serve our children at all, but we want to invest that thing that is priceless, that thing that costs us nothing but time. So we've got to get better at not just looking at them saying that is better.
Well, do y'all think that? Do you think the snowball? It's a snowball. It's picking up snow as it go down the hill. Is this thing gotten too big? Like you said, we trying to save one. Or as many as we can, but we definitely because it's rough. It's crazy.
It's it's like I told my kids this year. I told my kids this summer. I know it's about time for me to leave. Because one problem I've never had, I never have a problem with kids coming to practice. 30 years, they never have to make a phone call. Never have to call them and say, come to practice, come to workouts.
Wow.
So my thing, it ain't gonna change with me.
Right.
That ain't gonna change.
Right.
So rather than keep, like I said, pulling his teeth, I'll let somebody else do it.
Right.
Because I'm in the backside of the career now.
Right.
Because we're going to be disciplined. You're going to do what we're supposed to do. And at the end of the day, if you do what you're supposed to do, you're going to be successful.
Right. God, that is, I'm not trying to, but man, I'm listening to this whole conversation, man. God, that is so sad to hear what you're saying. I mean, because I understand exactly what you're saying, the realization of the conversation or what you're stating. But man, to what Jay was just saying, has this thing gotten too big for us? And I would say to answer that question, in my opinion, I don't think it's gotten too big, but I think, man, parents, man, I think that's who we need to be talking to right now. So, parents, man, I mean, if we allow kids to do certain things, they're going to do certain things. No doubt. If we allow kids to not take practice serious and we don't instill in them the value of practice, the value of life in general, they're going to go and do some of the things that what we're seeing now. Right. You having the bad kids to come to practice, man. To me, go ahead, Jay. That's bad, man.
Mentality. And you're starting with a breakfast. And breakfast is what? Is what meal of the day?
It's my favorite meal of the day.
Favorite meal of the day
it's the most important meal of the day.
It's the most important meal of the day.
But guess what else? It's the first.
It's the first.
It's the first.
So is apropos that your first event is a breakfast?
It's a breakfast.
Yeah. So we lunching this, and you got the kids. What do you guys hope to achieve with the breakfast? What's going to happen at the breakfast?
Well, what we're trying to achieve is to build unity.
Okay.
We're trying to build unity and help the kids to understand that you are somebody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You're special.
Yes.
You don't have to do certain things.
Right.
Just because you don't go out, and if you look at it, some of the things that she put down there through sports, academics, because I don't care. I was talking to one of my friends, and he was talking about how we always try to push academics on kids. Push it on, push it on, push it on, push it on.
Gotta go to college.
Gotta go to college.
Yeah.
Every kid not gonna go to college.
Mm-mm.
And if you go, every kid ain't gonna stay.
Yeah.
They leave school every day.
Right.
They leave college every day.
Right.
But my point is why I've been a big component of this. And I asked a couple of my cohorts, when we allowed them to take certain things out of the school system, everybody's not computer illiterate.
Yeah.
Somebody got to cut your hair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Somebody got to cut your hair.
Yeah.
Somebody got to do your nails.
Yeah.
Can't no computer work on that car out there.
Right.
Like we was outside, his tire's flat. Ain't no computer gonna walk out there and change that tire.
Why are you talking about my tire?
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Some of the things that we've taken out of the school system that our kids can do.
Yeah.
That we do. You go they go get their nails done. Who doing their nails?
A nail tech.
Asians.
Asians. They come across here and they take all their jobs. And why we can't teach our kids to be nail techs and help them to open up their own business as nail techs? Why we can't do that?
Where we getting our hair products from?
Point taken. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, hey, I sell wings, but it's more our Arab brothers and our you know. Hey.
So
and they just throwing that. Oh Lord, but they cooking wings. But I ain't gonna say, hey, no disrespect to my other brothers, but y'all cooking some bad wings. I'm telling y'all.
but they
cooking them.
Yeah. And we buy.
Yeah. That's amazing.
And they get on that mic and they go ding dong, 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 dong.
Why them be canceled?
And 5 minutes later, it come up. I mean, it's the truth. I'm telling the truth. But why kids can't?
Jesse, that's Maurice.
Why kids can't open up their own business? Right. Why they can't be entrepreneurs?
And like you said, everybody's not going to college.
Everybody ain't going to college.
You build a house. You build a building. The first person on that site is a plumber. And them jokers made folks think plumbing is just going cleaning out a toilet or something. No, or stopped up sink. They going in and putting the pipe that's the first thing done. It's one of the most expensive part of a project. Yep. But we want you gotta go to college.
You gotta go to college. Yeah. You gotta go to
electric, all that stuff. But you go out there. You're going to see our Hispanic brothers working on a house.
Yep.
And you're going to see somebody in a pickup truck come out there that doesn't look like us. Mm-hmm. And they're overseeing the job.
But another thing too, what I like to people to understand, you go around and I want some of these parents to understand, everybody not going to the NFL.
They just need to know the numbers.
They need to know the numbers, man. I go.
It's not even the percentage is crazy.
I go and I watch, like they play football at our field, and you go down there and you hear him. Oh, he didn't. He's 10 years old, man. He's 10, and they talking about how great and good
he's short 10. And his dad is short. So what you?
He 10. He's 10.
Now we're okay with them speaking life into the child.
Let's not go to the extreme and say he going to the. You don't know what's going to happen in that kid's life in the next 5 years.
Right.
I sit there and I be watching. I was like, man, God,
that's a nice attempt.
How
Miss Veronica? How? You tried. You gave it old college try.
You get them come in the gym, man, and they 5'7", 5'8", can't dribble. Skills are not that good. Right. I love the heart.
Right.
But let's just be realistic. Right. Let's work on high school right now.
Yeah.
And let's work on.
No, will this program take? And advise.
Yes, because I think they need to talk to
somebody that been
Bobby Humphrey.
Yeah.
Right.
Talk to a David Palmer who's 5'7" or 8.
Yeah.
But that was God gift to him at 5'7", 5'8" to do the things that he did on a football field.
Exactly.
That wasn't taught. Ain't no coach can sit there and say, I taught him. No, you didn't teach him that.
Right. No. God blessed him with a bunch of
God blessed him with that talent.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and say you taught him nothing. Because I've been with him ever since he was 5 or 6 years old. And things he do, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's God.
Yeah.
Talk to a Smillerman or Danny Carr, who played basketball in high school, played basketball in college, but also realized, hey, I ain't finna go to the NBA. I got other avenues that I can go down.
Right.
Talk to Reggie Tillman. Tillman was a high school basketball coach. Now he's a senator, a state representative. Talk to these
Tillman. I didn't know that.
Let's talk to these type people that help the kids to understand that, hey, you might not make it to the pros, but you could go to school and be a productive citizen.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
I tell my kids, like, and my kids love to sit in there and talk to me because, I don't sugarcoat nothing to them.
Right.
I tell my kids all the time. I tell them, and she gets mad at me sometimes. He just, don't do this. I mean, hey, this is what they need to hear. I tell them it's a story. Life is like a story.
Right.
It's a once upon a time.
Right.
And it can either be a happily ever after. When you read a story growing up, what did it say?
Yeah.
It said, once upon a time.
Right.
And that dash between the time you was born to the time you die.
Right.
Yes.
What did you do? So it can be happily ever after.
Yep.
Or it can be, it ended in a tragic end.
Right.
So what did you do? So in between that once upon a time,
what's gonna be?
What is gonna be between that once upon a time, or can it be a happily ever after?
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to, mentality and heritage. When we come up with that, well, no, let me put it like that. When she came up with that, because I ain't gonna take the credit for it.
Right.
When she came up with that, that was the goal for us to try to reach out. Because I'm not gonna coach basketball forever.
Right. Right.
And I tell her, my goal is to get these 700 wins, try to win me another state championship, get in this Alabama High School Hall of Fame, and go around and help some kids in the neighborhood from around here.
Right.
And I want to be known for, hey, he helped somebody.
Right. On his way.
On the way.
Yeah. I think you're already known for that though, Coach. But I hear what you're saying though.
So I think too the formation. So when you think about mentality, we started mentality off with men. And for the most part, what we want to be able to do is to help to shift the mentality from the streets to success, to creating success and what your idea of success is. And so mentality is, the acronym for mentality is motivating, empowering, and nurturing young men through athletics and leadership. And
she came up with I want to hear the acronym again.
I'm still stuck on the men part. Boys to men.
Oh, let me get y'all on. Okay. Hey, I think she took me too fast. I need to probably hear it again.
Mentoring.
I graduated from Miles. Go ahead.
Watch yourself,
Go ahead.
So it's motivating, empowering, and nurturing.
I like that nurture.
Young men through athletics and leadership.
Wow.
That's what's up. What's up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Let me do this up for you.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Do you know?
Just got to do that for you.
Just with that idea, when she sent it to me, I was like, whoa, this deep.
Yeah.
Do you know, just we went, put it out, and in 2 days, so our goal was to get 150 people. I'd be skeptical. Are you going to show up? What's going to happen? Are they going to come? Man, I went to Keith Mims. He had Sunday best.
Yeah.
So I went to Keith Sunday best. I was sitting in the back. And she sent it to me, and Takia sent me the link. So I just went to thumbing through it, intermission, just playing with it, sending it out, boom, 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 boom. Hadn't even put it on Facebook yet.
Right.
That was that Sunday night. That Monday morning, Tuesday morning, we put it on Facebook. We had to make a few,
Yeah.
Man, that Wednesday, you go on there now, you know what it's going to say?
What?
Event sold out.
Wow.
So I'm getting people calling me now. I told them after we leave here tonight, we're going to put up about 10 more tickets. Because I had to send the caterer some extra money just to try to accommodate.
Right.
Yeah, because I would think it's a breakfast, but we want to be in the place to be.
Hey, y'all can just walk right in.
Yeah, we want to be in the prayer, man. I want to be, and I want to be used in some ways too, if possible too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I've done, for a long period of time is mentoring youth. I was a therapist in a juvenile prison for a long time. So, I like to be able to kind of help in any way I can, honestly. Man, because ain't nothing more to make our heart smile, my heart smile, than giving back to the kids.
Right.
And I'm going to say this to you, too. I'm going to give back to you, Jay. Hey, you guys got this program. But Coach Ford, man, you don't know. I know you don't sell yourself short because I listen to you but man,
he does a little bit.
Yeah, but man, you well respected, man. And when I came back here 6, 7 years ago, man, learning about you, man, just learning about the things you do, man, people love you. And I mean, he's got a lot of people may hate you too, but those are people that probably hate him because they ain't doing the things that you're doing.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying, man? You well respected. And I wouldn't even want to even align myself with anything if my values and morals didn't line up with somebody's. You know what I'm saying? So just for me to even ask to be a part of it any way I can, that to me, I know you're doing the right thing, brother. Your heart in the right place, man. Both of y'all.
I actually want to piggyback off of what you said. One of the things that Maurice probably doesn't realize, should I say Coach Ford while I'm on here? But anyway, one of the things that he probably doesn't realize is the silent impact that he has on children who aren't in athletics. Just because they have a safe space to go to have conversation.
Yes.
I have witnessed, I can't tell you how many people refer to me as mama, and I'm like, babe, what's your name?
Yeah. Can't we play sports? You don't even know them.
You don't even know them.
Yeah.
And it is something to just have somebody to go to be able to just have a conversation.
Right.
You've been a mentor. You're just literally making it official and creating something, forming something so that officially this is what we're doing. So listen, our mentors are going to go through training as well, because it is very important to sort of know kind of what do the responses look like? What should I be doing? How do we, keep this a good working relationship? So this is seeing people like, Danny Carr and Ontario Tillman and Reggie, and seeing all these people. These are people that he just has a relationship with anyway. Being able to call Senator Smitherman, you just be like, dude, who are you? Right? But here's the thing. What has happened is he's got seed in the ground. This is representative of the harvest of those seeds, right? So the older you get, the older you get, you start realizing, like, what is my legacy going to look like, right? So he has a legacy that's established long before mentality.
Right.
But just creating that legacy and understanding that what you have, your story, is not just for you. It absolutely is to help somebody else who couldn't see their way, who didn't have what you had, who didn't have the people lined up with you. So a part of what this is going to prove to be, I believe, to him, is going to be more of some of the same things that he's doing, but under a uniform process.
Yes.
So we're definitely excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you guys
about the kids.
And I'm excited that you guys want to do it. This work. It's still some work.
It's still work. Yeah.
And the fact that you close to retirement, you like, I still want to do something to help somebody. Because you got jokers, man.
Yeah, can lay down, boy.
Just shut it down.
Can lay down.
But the fact that you
still want to work,
still want to, like you said, put those seeds and keep putting some more seeds and let some stuff grow up.
And I'm glad you said that. It's like Coach Howard, Coach Turner, Coach Barber, Coach Jones, Coach Chat. When we started that thing with the heritage and the Martin Luther King, and I tell them every time we meet, I said, man, Coach McGarry, before he passed, I said, there was a dream of mine to have this in our neighborhood. This is us.
Right.
The heritage, we came up with the name Heritage. People don't know that the name Heritage came from when we talked about Coach Scoggins, Coach Cap Brown, Coach Alvin Moe just passed, Coach George Moe, Eddie Coulter, JoJo Martin. These older cats, Gene Crittenden, these guys are older now. I was just with Coach Carver, Coach Jeff, and Coach Mulford. We sit right beside each other, and he was still telling stories.
Right.
And he's 80-something years old. Wow. And we came up with the name Heritage because those coaches allowed us to be where we are now. They paved the way for us to be coaching at Parker, to be coaching at Ramsey, Jackson Hole. These coaches did that for us. So we came up with the name Heritage.
Right.
That's
heritage.
heritage.
Right.
That's why we came up with that.
Yeah.
So now I tell them all the time, don't let nobody come in here and take something from us that we build. See, we used to have the Heritage Classic. We used to have to ask people to play. Now we got Hayden, Homewood. Right. These people calling me, hey, Coach, I know you got, last year, teams from all out in Troy.
Yeah.
They calling us. Coach from Mobile, we was in Montgomery last week, coach out of Mobile. Coach, I know it's full, but can we get in the Heritage next year? I mean, just being honest.
Yeah.
So we asked, these people now are calling us now to get in the tournament.
Right.
So now that's something that we want to keep in it because we've established it.
Right.
Martin Luther King, we've established that. You know, other schools have tried to duplicate that. Yeah, you know. Oh, we having a Martin Luther King tournament. It ain't nothing like the one at Fairfield on that Monday night.
Right.
It's standing room only in there.
Right.
And the matchups of the teams that we have, people want to see that.
That's it. Yeah.
They want to see that.
Yeah.
So those are the things that we building. Like I just told a lady yesterday that I met, her son plays in Clanton down that way. And she was like, I want him to come up here and see this Martin Luther King and see this so he can see this side and see what it's like. Because my son is used to having everything he's ever asked for. I said, well, mine ain't. I don't think my kid not. See, that's the pressure. People don't understand. That's the pressure that we as our kids put the pressure on our other kids. Because if you come to school and you don't have them Jordans on and everything, you ain't got an iPhone.
Absolutely.
They're talking about you.
Yeah, like a dog.
They're talking about you. They talked about me for a long time before I just started wearing these. But I'm still got the Android.
Right.
They talk about me every day. Coach,
Boy, and you better keep that Android.
But get what I tell them. You call me, I'm going to say hello.
It still works.
But then they get in the building and they got them high-tech phones that don't even work. I got the Android talking. Man, how your phone work? That's them high-tech phones y'all got. These trap, I can go get stuck in the woods and I'm going to call somebody. I'm coming up out of there because these going to give me service. But it's just the things that our group is trying to put together, and you know the passion that the coaches that's in our circle. Right. You know the passion in that circle that we have for these kids, man. It's not about us. You know, we sit there, we jank each other.
Right.
And now I'm at that age now where I'm on the way out. And, you know, I get to janking them, man, y'all ain't gonna never beat me. Y'all ain't gonna never catch up with these wins because I'm on my way out. So we was talking the other day and Coach Howard was like, man, I got 200 and some, 300 right at 2. I said, man, I'm trying to get them 7. I'm gonna make them put me in the Hall of Fame.
Cool. What number you at now?
I think I'm at like 645, something like that, 640 something, 630. Because see, they hadn't updated it since. If you look on there, they hadn't updated it since 2020. That was the last time. So we went to add them up.
Right.
And I think I can say this. I know I can say this. Jamarie, which is Yeye, I think he's probably won more high school basketball games than probably any kid. Probably in the state level. I put that up against anybody besides the little kids, the little girls that play, that started ever since 7th grade. But as far as any male, I think he's probably won more basketball games than any high school player probably ever. Because he started playing varsity in 7th, 8th grade.
Wow.
And his last 3 years, we won 25, 30-plus games. So I know he got over 100 games that he's won. I mean, very many people can say they won over 95 to 100 high school basketball games.
At all.
And very many people say that. So that's why I know we're getting close to that 700. So that is my main goal. And all the coaches, when they talk, like last week, we down in there, man. And sometimes, like, if you know me, I don't brag a lot. I might talk drive at you, jank you, especially during the game. But it does me proud to see the younger coaches when I'm in Montgomery at the coaching and they walking up to me. What up? What's up, legend? What's up? I had one coach tell me, he said, man, I just want to sit down and talk to you.
Wow.
I just want to know what you got to do to sustain the level of success that you had.
And that's what this thing here is too. You passing this same out trying to get to these kids.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
I applaud y'all, man. I really do. What do you think is the secret
for you in the school that, like you said, you got kids that want to come up and talk to you. What do you think that kid is seeing in you that says, I want to go in and confide in him or ask him this or tell him this?
You know what? Because I'm the same with them every day. Regardless, we can have a knockdown, drag out fight at the house or whatever. She could be mad at me and then told me to get out the house and go to work. I don't take that to school. When I get to school, I'm laughing and joking with them every single day, regardless if they play basketball or not. It don't matter.
Right.
I'm the same with every kid every day. One day I was playing the Connect Four with a girl, and she was new. You know, you get that new, you don't know nobody. Right. So I'm playing Connect Four, Uno with her, and she said, Coach, I never would have thought you had noticed me. I said, I look in the corner over there at you, and I know how it feels to be ostracized by yourself because you don't know nobody. And from that day on, that girl come in, hey, coach, I want to keep your book, coach. Can I travel with the team? Yeah. So I'm the same with them every day. Each and every day, I'm the same with them, the girls or the boys. And I'm going to talk to them life lessons.
Right.
Every day. We had one kid, I won't call his name, but every day, he come by the gym. Where you supposed to be? I just come sit with you. I said, man, you got to go to class, man. And he'll go to class. 10 minutes later, he back at the gym. I said, how you keep getting out? I don't know. I just told him come sit with you. And now I got to the point when he get cut up, get what the teacher said.
Come
just
get
go
it
down
for
to Coach Ford, man. Just go down to Coach Ford.
Yeah.
I take one boy, and she told me I take him up the steps, and you know I'm giving him the blues all the way up the steps. She gets up there to her. He want to play football. He take a physical. She telling me, don't talk to him like that. Don't do him like that. When he leave out the office, guess what she tell me? Don't you bring him back up here no more. Don't you bring him back up here no more. He done ran us crazy up here. I said, you know why? Because he's seeking that attention that he ain't getting.
Right.
He want that attention.
Yeah.
That's why I'm able to sustain it, because I'm giving the attention that a lot of them don't get.
And consistency.
And it's every day.
Yeah. And that's, I hear it. They say they don't want to know what you know until they know that you care.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you think about it. I've been doing it 30 years.
This year, tomorrow start off with me 30.
I ain't never I had problems before, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I've never been in a situation where I get up and say, man, I don't want to go up there no more. Never. From Parker to Gerald Johnson to now. Because I've always put myself in that situation, whereas I've never thought I was better than them. I never thought I was beneath them. I'm on the same level. I came from the same hood y'all come from.
That's the second time we had him. Well, we didn't have you on the show many times, but that's the second time I heard you say this on the show. Yeah.
He's consistent.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So I'm from the same hood. Like they be talking about they represent, the boy that Fairfield. We from the field. Man, I'm from Press City. I ain't scared of you. I'm a drip track. What that mean?
Yeah.
What that mean?
Right.
Man, Cole, you think you tough? No, I'm not. I'm smart. I said, because guess what? I ain't never said I was the most educated person in the world, but I put this before you. If you say you got street sense, well, you take that street sense and put it in the classroom with that book sense, man, you'll be a smart individual.
Yeah.
I ain't telling you how to get it, but if you say you can run them streets and know how to duck and dodge, well, you should be able to do the same thing in the classroom.
Yeah, exactly. Apply that same
knowledge in the classroom. Because, when we was in school, we had to pick the book up and read it.
Yeah.
Computers now,
Yeah, they got AI computers and everything.
Man, come on, it'll read it to you.
I don't understand how they flunk it. But I'm sorry.
Still trying to figure it out.
Man, I wish I had half of the two there. They'll think I was a scholar, a Rhodes scholar.
Okay. Coach, who are some of that? You mentioned some of the names. Who's going to be speaking at the breakfast? Tell us about that.
So, she and Takia is still working on the program.
Okay.
My other daughter, Mondra, and they working on the program.
Okay.
So we got Senator Smitherman.
Okay.
And And I think our program is going to be a little bit different.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're
It's
not
going to be the platform.
the platform.
The platform is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more of a panel discussion
Okay.
than just people talking. One of the things that we want to happen, we want to hear from the kids. We want them engaged. We want to know what they want, what they need, and what they. It's like somebody coming into your home, deciding what you need ahead of time.
Yeah.
We really want to hear from them.
Absolutely.
So during the breakfast, a lot of what's going to be happening is interaction as well.
Then these kids, where will they be coming from?
All over.
They'll be coming from all over. But
Coming
here's
from
the
all
thing.
over.
Fairfield is sort of a low-key target because he will have like a little cohort, and that will be at Fairfield. But when we have certain events, it's just going to be, we're going to invite all of the kids, anybody who wants to come, they're going to be able to come. The goal is really pairing them, making sure that they've got somebody that they can call to say, hey, I need to make this decision.
Right.
Can you help me? I'm going through this. Can you kind of talk me through it? And helping them to know what it looks like to have somebody who's there for them and in their corner. Because as Maurice said, like a lot of what he knows and what he does, you often hear him quote his mentors. You often hear him quote that. Even a person on the street, when they see potential in somebody, they'll push you toward that potential. They'll keep you out of trouble. So a lot of it is these kids being able to come to a place. We're going to do things like fireside chats and to kind of let them sit down and have conversation with each other, because who better to have the conversation with than with each other?
Right.
And what you start to learn is I'm not different. I'm not by myself. I'm not isolated. It's other people that's going through these things as well. And then having somebody there to guide them through that. So the plan is to have just kind of throughout to have people coming in, talking to them. What areas are they an expert in? But for the breakfast, now, if you know anything about, our wedding, you know that he will over invite. So listen, he'll have everybody in the city pulling up at the Civic Center. Yes.
I don't try to turn nobody away.
Yes, he will.
So I mean, we got I know our goal was 150.
Turn him away.
Yeah.
Our goal was 150.
Yeah.
And like just yesterday, I had a lady call me
I bring
yesterday.
my old eggs and bacon.
See?
She said, can I get 5 more tickets? I need 5 more tickets. I got 5 more kids I need to bring in.
I just want to know what you told her.
I said, when I come off the podcast, I'll tell you, open it up. And we'll, I just don't want nobody to miss out.
Right.
Because my thing is that, like, a couple of things. I got Senator Smitherman was like, I just want to say one thing to the kids about how to go home, how to leave home and come back. We got Danny sitting here. We got Danny sitting there, which is the DA. So, they might pick it back off of that.
Right.
I got Mr. White, Caleb's dad.
Okay.
He's going to have a message for the dads. Hopefully, he's agreed the loss of a child.
Right. Wow.
So we're trying to reach every avenue about what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish. And this is just the first.
Right.
This is you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So we're starting here. And this is a crazy thing about it, man. The day we met, because Keith Mill's going to moderate.
Okay.
He's going to be the moderator. So the day that we met to go up to the Civic Center to look at the platform, and I have people that's going to decorate and the caterer and all that, the first thing one of the ladies asked me, are y'all going to do something for girls? They need it worse than the boys. And every day since then, people are asking me, well, when y'all going to do it with the girls?
Wow.
So I had called a coach. And another coach said, hey, man, I know we read about your stuff, but I had one of my female coaches ask me, hey, Coach Ford, gonna let girls come to this? I said, nah, it's straight for the boys, but my wife is gonna do something with the girls.
Right.
So now it's gone from mentality
to heritage.
Yeah. So now
heritage.
So you know what? I was today years old when I realized that you guys called the Martin Luther King Classic Heritage. I've seen it, but it didn't click until today. Sorry. Little blonde moment. My bad.
And that's
Don't do me bad.
So that's just the thing is that, you know, when you do something like this, your biggest concern is it ain't football. Amen. Will they show up?
And you ain't got to worry about that.
So that's what I was asking her. I was like, will they show up?
They coming.
They coming.
Yeah, they coming. Like Deion Sanders says, they coming.
They coming.
Coach Ford says, nah, they coming.
They coming.
Yeah, they coming, man. I think it's worthy. People, I mean, you know what? Here's the thing too, and I'm talking to the parents now. Parents, man, get behind this anyway, because this is something worthy. This is something that your kids can benefit from, and it's here. It's here. It's already there. It's here. It's there.
It's here.
Get behind it, support it, and let's. I mean, how much support does these kids need? A lot of it. Ain't nothing wrong with extra support.
And sometimes the parents need some support.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't know what you don't know.
And
Some parents didn't get what they needed.
And you build, you know, I think things of this nature, and I think the reason I've been successful, because I build relationships with people.
Mm-hmm.
I build relationships.
That's why you can't turn people away.
And you feel what I'm saying? So you think about that I can call the district attorney for Jefferson County.
Right.
You know, just like when her sister passed, before she passed, her dream was to see her son graduate. And I could be able to pick up the phone and call Danny Carr. I could pick up the phone and call the superintendent of Jefferson County, Dr. Gonsler, who made it happen.
Wow.
And they say, hey, coach, we got you. So my thing is to build relationships, because my thing is, you know, I say this all the time, it's good to know me and not need me, and need me and not know me.
Ooh.
So
I like that.
So
that's deep right
who
there.
knows that one of these kids might need Danny Carr somewhere down the line.
Wow.
Might need a Ontario Tibbs. You might need a lawyer.
Right.
You might need a Reggie.
Right.
You might need to talk to David Palmer if you're getting ready to go to Alabama, or Bobby Humphrey. Bobby Humphrey work at the bank, Brian Bank. You might need to go to Brian Bank and get a loan one day.
Yeah.
You know, so you might need these people. So if you sow these seeds now, you might need a Maurice Ford to pick up the phone and say, hey,
Jay,
I got a kid that can play.
Jay, we got Bobby Humphrey on the show now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it's good. What he said, good to know him.
And not need him.
And need him and not know him.
The guy that owned the Back Porch restaurant.
Yeah.
The Back Porch. I had never been in there before. So we went down there to eat. Keith Mill hooked it up. And the guy told me, you can come back anytime. So I see a picture of Bobby on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay, when I come, I'm gonna bring Bobby with me. He said, for real? I said, yeah, he gonna come. So Bobby called me, because we talk all the time.
Right.
And he said, man, I'm gonna come take you for lunch. Where you want? I said, man, I told the guy at the Back Porch I was gonna take you. Come down there. So we go down there. He in the back. He come out. Man, you said you was gonna bring Bobby Humphrey. I said, man, he sit down there and he ate and he talked. Man, coach, bring him back. Right. I said, I'm gonna bring David Palmer the next time. Man, ooh, coach, yeah, coach. Because I'm a diehard Alabama fan.
Wow.
But it's just built about relationships.
That's what's up.
Right.
When you can make a kid dream. I made that man dream come true, because he would have never met Bobby Humphrey.
Yeah.
Right.
You know. So
Bobby
now,
my guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. That's what we're hoping, that somewhere down the line that we can touch somebody. Somebody might be able to one day call Mr. White and talk to him.
Yeah. May need to talk, yeah.
You might need to talk to Mr. White.
Right.
Somebody may need to talk to Danny.
Right.
Hey, you might need some legal advice from Danny one day. Hey, hey man, I was at the breakfast with Coach Ford, and Coach Ford told me to call you. Because Danny tell him all the time, if you need me, call me.
Right.
You might need Senator Smitherman.
Right. Right.
You might need him.
I had a question, can anyone attend? But I hear that it is pretty much sold out. So that kind of answers that question there.
Especially if you ask me Veronica. It was sold out 2 years ago.
Okay. And you know, be me, I'll be like, come on. I'll be like, come on
Maurice
in,
like,
man.
come on.
Come on
Hey,
in.
Maurice like, hey, we
Find
got
somewhere.
Maurice like, we got a hatchback, but you can get in the hatch.
Find somewhere.
Now, how can they reach out if they want to help, they want to mentor, they want to donate, they want to support,
Great
assist,
question.
whatever? How can they get involved?
So, so they actually can get involved. They can reach out to either one of us.
Mm-hmm.
For now, definitely they can reach out to us on Facebook. Either one of us, Veronica Wilkins Ford or Maurice Ford. There are some things that we're going to set up. I don't even think we were prepared for the amount of response that we've been getting. However,
so this is a surprise, y'all. That just
the support. I mean, it's been overwhelming.
It's been overwhelming.
Like I say, yesterday morning at 9:00 yesterday morning, I had a lady call me and say, "Can I get 5 more tickets?
Wow.
I need 5 tickets, Coach. Please make it happen. I need the kids to be in there. I need them to see this." Because if you sit around and Dr. Perry used to say this all the time at Fairfield, the kids that we serve. If I sit around and look at the kids that I serve at Fairfield, boys and girls, hey man, they need it. They need it. We just and the thing that bothers me so is that, as y'all said earlier, oh man, he ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't about nothing. He gonna go out there and get in trouble. Well, what are you doing to stop it from getting in trouble? Yeah. Don't hate on me because I'm doing. You had the same opportunity to do it.
Right.
But God has blessed me to be able to put some out there and people flock to it. Because guess what? I ain't never did nothing wrong to a kid.
Right.
Not willingly.
Right.
Not knowingly. Now you might hate me because I didn't put you in the game, but you can't say I mistreated you.
Right.
And I always tell them I play to win, I don't play to please. You play to please, you play to lose.
Right.
So
can't get no state championship playing to please.
No. So I've been fortunate.
Don't feed right into it.
I'll tell you a heartbeat. Take them home. Get your 4 more stars your own team. Then you coach it the way you want to coach it. But you won't play on Tuesdays and Fridays, though.
Get your 4 more.
Get your 4 more stars your own team. But you won't play on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Right.
So you can't tell me, because I never came on your job and told you what to do. Never have. Never will. You're going to look at me like I'm crazy. So how you going to come on my job and tell me what to do?
And like you said, you play to win.
I play to win. So if I lose, kids, they're going to win. When we lose, it's my fault.
Yeah.
And then what get me is, I sit there, you thumb through Facebook, and you see the comments that be, man, I know you ain't never played that. You remember? I seen you. I know you never played that.
Right.
So I know you can't coach. Because one time I looked down the sideline, I ain't never seen you on the sideline. I ain't never looked down there and saw you. But it's easy to sit up in the stands and tell me what I should do.
Right.
It's easy. That ain't hard. That's not hard to sit there and tell me what I should do. But if I'm in practice with these kids every day. And in my knowledge, I think I know who can do what, in what situation, who can do this, who can do that. But when you sit there and criticize a kid, when you sit there and I see all the accolades, but when you sit there and you criticize a kid, you don't know what that little 15, 16-year-old kid has done on. You don't know. He might have even ate, the boy might not have ate in 2 days.
Wow.
But how many of y'all have come and checked on the kid? We was talking about this, and like a lot of coaches call me all the time, man, because they know I'm a straight shooter. I ain't gonna, whether you accept it or not, I don't care.
Right.
But I was just talking to some parents day before yesterday, and I was telling them, like, what bothers me. I admire the Little League youth coaches. I admire them.
Right.
I really do. Because it's their time and their effort, and they don't get paid a dime.
You're right.
But guess what I also despise about them?
What?
You coach that kid August, September, October, one season over with, you don't see him no more the next football season.
It's true.
That's my boy. That's my player. That's my player. He's 10 years old, and your mama's struggling, but that's your player. But then, you ain't went to the school and checked on him. I ain't talking about go buy him no shoes. I don't worry about that.
Right.
But if you notice, most of the things that she and I talk about is teenagers suicide. Teenage suicides. Because there's so much pressure.
Yes.
There's so much pressure on these kids.
Yes.
You have a lot of kids, the first thing they say, you ask them, man, why you doing this, man? Coach, I don't know nothing else to do, man. My mama, I gotta help my mama. I gotta help my mama. Wow. And you know what? Why they respect me so? All I tell them, man, just be careful. Because I don't know your home life situation.
Right.
I don't know your home life.
Right.
But you, just because he run a touchdown, what about that kid that's standing on the sideline that don't get in?
Right.
Y'all don't show no interest in him.
Right.
But that boy that can run that touchdown, oh, he bad, my boy, he bad.
Yeah.
But you say you helping the kids. So just don't show up for them during football season. Don't show up for them during AAU basketball season. I used to tell my boys this all the time at Parker. Okay, he called you. As soon as our basketball season over, right before January come, they call. See, they stopped calling me. Hey, man, don't call me. I'm trying to win a state championship. And you call me about some AAU basketball. I don't care about no AAU basketball.
Right.
If I'm my face with that.
Right.
But I ask him, how many times they call you and ask you, how you doing in the classroom, man? What's going on at your house? How you feeling today? Coach, they don't. I said, I want y'all to take heed of that.
Right.
Take heed of that.
Right.
But now when January comes, your phone gonna start blowing up because they won't know who you're gonna play with.
Yeah, it's getting time.
Just exploiting that talent.
They won't know who you're gonna play with. You know, it's more to it than riding the kid around, buying him a pair of shoes, or paying his fees. How about talking to that boy and see where he at? When last time you sit down and just talk to one? She see me walk around the track talking to him all the time when they ain't even football player, basketball player. I be walking around the track. I had one that I talk to every day. And I let him talk to one of my friends that had been to prison. I gave him the phone, talk to him.
Yeah.
Why you doing this, man? My mom gonna help my mom. I just need a lick, coach. I need a lick. It's a high school kid talking like this. I had to try to get me a lick. I had to try to rob and get a lick, man. I need it.
That's sad.
I'm walking around the track. I got her on the phone. I call her on the phone. Hey, listen at this. But they don't see the side when I pick them up and take them to church. They don't see the side when I have had kids that hadn't been to church that joined my church. Even if they don't come back.
Got baptized.
Got baptized. Even if they don't come back. At least they know I did what I was supposed to do. I got them in there. And they can say, I've been baptized.
Right.
But they don't see that part. All they see is me jumping up and down on the sideline. Man, that man crazy. But what did RJ tell you? It's more to him than basketball.
Is it?
RJ told you that. It's more to it than basketball.
Yeah. And I think that that's always been my goal. It was for people to see beyond that ball.
Yeah.
Because I'm the person who gets to witness what happens behind the scenes. And I'm sure other people have. But the best part about Maurice Ford is not coaching.
Wow.
The best parts about Maurice is who he has chosen to be to children. And that to me is a bigger deal. It's a big deal when kids are calling you on a Sunday morning saying, Coach, can you come pick me up? Wow. To take me to church. And he's saying we would drive separate cars in order for him to go pick kids up to bring them to church. That for me, that's kingdom business. That's a kingdom-minded person as well. So it is beyond. And I've heard people, I remember when I first got with Coach and people were like, oh, he's only concerned about if you playing basketball. He's only concerned. He doesn't care about kids if you're not playing. And in my head, I want to go back to him and say, you're a liar.
Right.
Like you're a big liar because I've seen that. There's a kid who you couldn't even get baptized because your wounds weren't healed from where you got shot. He didn't play basketball, but he was going to pick him up. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Pulling clothes together. Hey, I noticed this kid. Veronica, I noticed, this kid at school. It seems like they don't have a coat. You can't tell me because a giver gonna give,
right,
So let's go to the store. How many coats we need? What do we need to do? But like, those are the things that go unnoticed, that go unseen. The mamas who call and say, I can't do nothing with him, Coach.
Right. Now, speaking of a parent, man, D. Will dad said, man, me and D. Will is going to miss you, Coach Ford. I thank him for everything he has done for D. Will.
D. Will's dad is just he's just one of a
genuine,
kind.
Man.
He's one of a kind.
He genuine.
Great kid.
He one of them,
and great parents.
We had the opportunity to have him in the show and meet him.
He is one, and he played football, but he's one of them dads that you want in your program. He's never one of them dads that's gonna come in and say, "Why my boy ain't playing?
Yeah.
Why my boy ain't doing this here?"
Yeah.
Coach, put his butt on the bench.
Yeah.
He ain't doing it. He never was one of those dads that's gonna be like, "Man, I can't stand that nigga. He don't let my boy play."
Yeah.
But he understand
that
D. Will going off to school, he won't be here because they're going off to school.
Yeah.
And I never promised his dad, "Hey, we ain't going to Alabama." I just said, "I'm gonna get him in school somewhere."
Yeah.
And I saw Coach said, "Hey, they little, but they can play."
Yeah.
Him and Jeff going together.
Yeah.
Where they going?
They going to Arkansas Consonant,
Okay.
Junior College of Arkansas.
Yeah.
Because guess what? The junior college and stuff in Alabama don't want to recruit them.
Yeah.
Don't bother me.
Yeah.
We're still gonna get them in school somewhere.
Yeah.
But see, get what? You got to cross that line something because you're about to come back to me again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah.
But these kids are going to play. And when you got parents in your program like that you can call on and you ain't got to worry about them cutting your back out.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, it means a lot. So I'm going to miss them too.
Yeah.
I know he's going to be at practice. He's going to work hard every day.
Yeah.
You know, and his dad was one of those.
Yeah.
So that's what this mentality is all about. They teach the kids, it ain't where you go. It's what you do to get there.
Yeah.
Because it's room.
And then how you start is how you finish.
There you go. Because it's a difference between that pay line and that free line.
Yeah.
But when you going to do what you're supposed to do, because it's
that's
books.
That's another bomb.
It's books.
We already get.
You know, so you going to school.
We get a lot of them from him.
So you can be a productive.
We got some from you too, though.
But that's what we're trying to, in mentality and heritage, is trying to get the kids to understand, hey, man, it ain't all about what we hear. And the rap songs, when they calling the girl B's and H's.
Jesus.
It ain't all about that. And they know I really don't, they know it's one rap that I listen to it, and I listen to Lil Boosie, and they play that song over and over again, what I did on the thing. And I did that because the hate that was going on the whole year about me and my kids.
What, the one that was like...
check them off.
Check.
But it was just the hate that they, when you hate on kids, I don't care about you hating on me. I can take it. But to hate on 15, 16, 17-year-old kids telling me, oh, when they get there with you, they're going to do this here. And they go, no, they're not. They did that with you. They're going to do that with me. Oh, he let them do what they want to do. That's a lie. How I'm going to tell you about my program? How you going to tell me about my program and you ain't in my program? I'm going to tell you what going on Chip House and I ain't there. So that's my whole thing is that what we got together is our mentality and heritage that we're trying to get together and form a union, because it's some more things to come. We got a etiquette ball coming.
Okay. It's not an etiquette ball.
What is it called, baby?
Okay. Sit back now. Don't start giving no details.
Yeah. But we got some things coming down the line that we're going to always have guys that's going to support us. So one thing I got to tell, if nobody show up, I know Coach Howard coming, his guys. I know Coach Jones coming. I know Coach Chad coming. I know Coach Barber coming and his crew. Some of the AAU coaches and their crew. So we got kids, you know, we got kids coming from everywhere, from the east side, the west side, the north side. We got people coming from everywhere. Coach, we there, baby. We there. But what I want to put out there is just don't talk about it. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about her, because this is what we're trying to do. Got the same opportunity that we have.
Because I know ain't nobody talking about y'all. Not. This is so altruistic. I mean,
but you know us.
Yeah.
You know us.
Yeah.
See, like she gonna get. You know, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I don't care if you like it or not, because you know us. We want to find fault in everything that somebody do. And you know that.
But that's what I'm saying. I hope, because I don't see nothing nobody can say about this. You know, you trying to help somebody, help these kids. You know me, I be trying to figure out like what, huh?
Yeah.
But we just want to go out.
I feel you though, Jay.
We want to go out and we want to do the right thing and have it. And like, man, I just want to, shout out to all my people that sponsored us.
Right.
Keith, got it on the Onyx, donation. Biff, donation. Man, I'm talking about like, I just called them.
Right.
And told them what I was doing. You know what they holler? Say no more, man.
It's a blessing.
It's done. Say no more.
Right. Right.
Pastor Beaver, say no more. Pastor Woods, say no more. Because everybody knows that this is a need.
It's a need.
It's a need.
Yeah.
It's a need. It's a need that our kids, if we can catch them now.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we can catch them now, because it's going to be some 7, some 8, 9, 10-year-old kids. If we can catch them now and show them the right way to do things.
Right.
The right way to do things. That you might think twice before you do it. Hey, man, Cole Ford said.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Cole Howard. Mr. Smithman said. Danny Carr said.
Right.
David Palmer said. They might think like that.
Right.
So that's what we're about. That's what we're trying to do, to reach these kids and help them to understand it's another way of life, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's another way of life.
And we want to give them the tools to be able to show. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to be able to give kids tools. And honestly, Heritage was born out of his vision for doing this, and people literally saying, what about girls? What about girls? What about girls? What about girls? And it was like, it pushed us to say, okay, Heritage, we definitely want to make sure that girls are covered as well, because they matter. They are just as important. But we were thinking, launch this. And now we, are going to have a Heritage brunch that's going to be coming up very soon.
So that's like the sister version
of it. So the cool thing about this is what we're going to be learning, because guys and girls need something different. Have you guys ever heard that mothers parent daughters different than they parent their sons?
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
Because and dads parent sons different than they parent their daughters, right?
We both got a son and a daughter apiece.
And so a part of that is because you know what it takes to be a man.
Yeah.
I know what it takes to be a woman.
Absolutely.
So there are some things when your kids say, you make a difference, you're correct.
Right.
Right? Because I understand what it's going to take for you, to be a woman. And so Heritage was actually sort of born out of some of that. And so Heritage it stands for honoring every girl's resilience, identity, and growth while embracing her true essence.
But I said, well, you married up, huh?
Hey, man.
Hey, boy, you better not marry her down.
Yeah.
And they say behind a good man is a great woman.
Yeah.
That's what James Brown said.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're
he
just
got one
here
that told
support
him to.
these babies. Now listen, Heritage is coming just a little bit different. There are some things foundationally that women have to know. That's a little bit different than, say, men. You all don't have to worry about your undergarments. We do.
Okay.
We need to make sure we have the right ones on, the right color. So there are some very basic things that we're going to be doing, but we're also going to teach etiquette training classes.
This thing needs to be, y'all, I mean, it's almost like y'all need to franchise this. Like, this needs to be in a lot of urban cities, like where y'all choose a person.
Let them get going, though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, this is something that is needed
in a lot
everywhere.
of places. Yeah. So we actually are going to do some like etiquette classes. So each group is going to have conflict resolution. We're going to help girls to unlearn, that when he hits you, he like no.
Yeah,
And if he being mean, he'll no, ma'am. But another thing is we plan to do something on the style of, these kids aren't necessarily able to go to a debutante ball. But we're going to do a legacy and grace ball. And when we do that, I mean, the city has got to get ready because these babies are going to come out. So that's when they're all going to come together.
Okay.
For the legacy and grace ball. So this is I mean, it's well thought out, it's well planned, it's a lot of details, but you've got, people coming from backgrounds that are very similar to to the people to the children that we're going to be talking to. So we're not far removed from their experience. And let me just say this, a lot of times women, we talk about how, we've got this issue and there are no men in the home. And so what has happened is women have become a little bit more masculine. And so in their minds, I'm the mom and the dad. No ma'am, no Pam, no ham. You are the mama. You are not the daddy. Right. And so what we need is for parents to understand, no, you don't have to be that. Even if you don't have a dad if the child doesn't have a dad in the home, let's get them connected. Right. Because there is not enough testosterone that could be given to you to cause your brain to work and function like a man. So what it says is we need men. Men need women, and we need to work together to help our children, because I can point out a lot of things that's wrong, but God could do the exact same thing to me. But for the grace of God, go I. Right. So if I can't have grace on them, if I'm just going to look at the problem and I'm not going to be a part of the solution, then my job is to hush until I can come up with some answers, come up with some solutions. Be quiet. Don't put your mouth on these kids.
Preach.
You may not have anything that you're doing right now, but support. Tell somebody, smile at these kids. Smile. Some of them aren't. They just don't hear that. Tell them you love them. Imagine the amount of kids, they're not getting hugs, which is a necessary part of life. They're not getting hugs. They're not getting I love yous. Nobody's telling them they're beautiful until somebody's trying to get in their drawers.
And it's like she was saying that.
Both between the two, they got a lot of mic drops on the G.
And it's one of them things that I had to teach, going back to kids when I pick up in the morning time for school.
Yeah.
D.D. Boone, MJ, them. They know they can't get in my car without saying good morning.
Yeah.
But nobody's ever taught them.
Basic.
So I'll tell you how it rubs off. It rubs off. When I pick up one, I pull up to the other one's house. And I'm sitting there. I ain't moved. He looking at me like, why you ain't moved? Glenn just graduated, looked in the backseat and told him, he waiting on you to say good morning, man. You know the rule. You don't get in the car without saying good morning. I get on my kids at school about that. It don't take much to walk by somebody and say,
it don't take nothing to be nice for
good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I used to ask them all the time,
Greetings.
how can you walk by somebody and don't speak? Explain that to me. That's hard for me to do. Whether you like me or not. It's still hard for me to do. I'm sitting there yesterday watching a man walk right by me. I'm sitting down. He walked right by me. Did not say a word. But he had to turn right back around and ask me, where's the second gym?
But where did you get that from? Your grandma taught you to speak in the morning.
Told me. I couldn't walk by Miss Josephine. I could not walk by Miss Josephine's house. And if I walk by Miss Josephine's house, was JoJo Martin mama. If I walk by the house 7 times a day, I better say, good morning, good afternoon, hey, Miss Joe. I better say something. Because if I didn't, by the time she on the phone, hey, Helen, that old nappy-head boy walked by here and didn't say nothing. And there was like 5 houses. You better say something, but that's what we were raised on. So that's why I try to teach my kids. That's just common courtesy. So guess what? This is what their thing is now. Coach, you was talking. I said, that don't mean nothing. If I was talking or not. You still say,
excuse me, good morning.
Excuse me, good morning. And guess what the person's going to say? Good morning, son. And then they're going to go back to their conversation. They still going to acknowledge you.
So it all goes back to teaching. Teaching.
My grandma just say, you better not enter a room without speaking.
You better not.
Yeah, you come in this room, whoever in this room, you better say hello to them. That's what my grandma used to say.
And that's what we're trying to do.
Yes, get back to that.
To get back to
it's
that.
teaching them some type of manners.
Hey, I'm excited to just see what unfolds.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And like I said, I'm excited just the energy y'all are putting into this,
Y'all, he is funny too. So you are liable, who knows what the breakfast is going to end up like. It may get to where it's too much of a program and he like, look now.
we We had some Maurice to this thing. This thing too formal.
Okay? Like, she know I tell her, there's only so much bougie I can take. There's only so much I can take. There's only so much I can take.
Yeah. Let's get down. We're going to Maurice ties.
Yeah, but they like my kids, and I just love it, man.
I agree.
I love it. They know, and even my friends.
Right.
And it be so crazy. If I call while I'm on the phone, know they holler, "Hey man, you on speakerphone?"
Yeah.
I said, man, I come every time cause we know whatever come up,
it's gonna come out.
It's coming out.
Yeah.
I said, man, I got it that bad. He like, yeah, cause you gonna say something stupid and you gonna say what you gonna say. I said, well, I don't know no other way to do it.
Yeah.
So
I think that's why we get along so well.
Accept it or you don't. You accept it or you don't. It
is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I guess I got that from playing.
Yeah.
But you know, back in the day, either you made the team
or you didn't.
Yeah. Simple.
Yeah.
Ain't no explanations. Ain't no whatever.
Yeah.
You played or
Your
you
name
didn't.
was on that list.
And you went and checked that list. Your name was on it. Go work on your game and come back next year.
That's it.
So I just don't believe in that, man. Hopefully, the teaching that we're going to try to get these kids to understand is more to life.
Right.
And go out and adventure and be a part of something that's positive so you can go on and be a productive citizen, man.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to coming to visit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there, Jay.
You should come. You should come. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Let me tell you.
Ain't nobody turning away anyway.
Let me tell you. Listen. So, okay, we're gonna digress just a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right. So weddings, you gotta plan for it. You gotta have plates for it.
Yeah.
You gotta have seating
Right.
for it, right?
Yeah.
So I walk out at a wedding. It's people lined around because they can't get in.
Yeah.
Ain't no seat for them.
Yeah.
But he said, "Come on, pull up on me."
Pull up on me. Maurice, I don't know. You gotta tell some people know at some point.
It's hard.
I know it.
It's hard.
Especially when everybody's showing you respect.
So I want to know something. Is it because you don't want people to feel left out, or
Yeah.
you just don't like telling them no?
I don't want people to feel left out. I just like, if they show up, I'd be like, man.
Yeah.
Now, you done drove all the way from Center Point, and then you pull up, or you come like my buddy Peck Love coming from Tuscaloosa, and I'm going to tell him no.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's my thing.
People think a lot of you, man. You like, man, they thought this for to come this far, man.
far.
Man, I gotta let them in.
Like,
they gotta sit in the hallway.
he invited
Hey,
me.
he'll mess a meal up, man. He'll mess a seating arrangement up, man.
Hey, it is. Look, hey, take my plate, man. I go to McDonald's when we
Yeah,
done.
yeah. Take my, I like that, Maurice. Boy, you all right? That's why I like you, Maurice.
So we just gonna.
Don't encourage Maurice.
Nah, man, we just gonna make it happen. We're gonna have a good time.
So we're gonna add tickets. We're gonna add some tickets.
Yeah, okay.
Today. So we had agreed for Maurice to add about 10 tickets.
Okay.
But we're gonna do about 20 tickets. We couldn't tell Maurice too far in advance because he probably has added mentally 20 anyway.
Right. Yeah. Maurice now I'm gonna tell you now, Maurice. Maurice, Maurice love everybody.
Yeah.
But we gotta stop that, Maurice. You gotta stop it. We gotta quote.
Maurice, you getting 20 more.
You get 20 more.
Hey, I'm
in your mind, that's not for.
I'm finna buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got people, I hope he listening. Darren Barber. Man, I don't need no ticket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know he going, man.
Well, low key he does it.
Yeah.
Little bro. Big sis.
I'm letting him in.
Yeah.
Big sis, I don't need no I hope you listening because I'm talking straight to you.
Yeah. I can hear him.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
But he has the same approach that I have about kids. He's passionate about.
Yeah.
Everybody in our group, I just can't single him out. Everybody in the group that we have is passionate. And I don't think no coach is not passionate about their kids.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the one thing that we learned throughout this whole process of doing this show, that, man, how passionate you guys are. Yeah. Some may be a little passionate than others, but they still share that commonality of just being very passionate and selfless too. So And it kind of motivate us because we look forward to doing the show, man. We sometimes after the show, me and Jay sit back, we talk about the show, and we like, and sometimes we, many times, we like, man, we should have got into this, you know?
Yeah. So really when you're talking about that, I want you guys to remember. So one of the things we want to do, you know, you listen to kids, and kids want to do different things. These kids don't necessarily want to work for the man, you know. I don't want to work. So what we want to be able to do is to show them, what is it like? What would it be like for them to start a podcast? What would it be like for them to do some of those things? So we're going to have them shadowing people to see what is the day in the life of an entrepreneur. What does that look like?
Hey, both of us are entrepreneurs, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. We here to serve too. And that's one thing that we do. And we'd love to have somebody. Y'all find someone that's interested in doing graphics or interested in learning podcasts, interested in learning certain things. Y'all send them over here and let them work with us a little bit. Yeah, we'd love to have them. Won't we, Jay?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, these kids, and you would think, you'll be amazed when you sit down and you talk to them that they like this kind of stuff. It's not offered to them.
Wow.
You could take kids, man, and I'll tell you, man, something happened. Hey, fix that on my phone. How you do this here? They go right in there.
Yeah.
But they're not offered to them. It's just like at my school. You know how many?
Oh, that was so proper.
Mike. I went to St. Louis then.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy House.
My school.
But
my school.
How many kids I let cut hair in the locker room?
Yeah.
They cut hair in the locker room. I tell them, only thing they got to do is just make sure it's clean up.
Clean up, okay.
And if they don't clean up, I go find them.
Yeah.
Hey, get it up.
Yeah.
But just imagine if you had barbering, how many kids
would be interested in it?
Oh, come on, man. It'll fill up in no time.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll fill up. Wow. But that's just the thing that we're trying to offer and let them understand. You know, it's always been my thing is we come to academics. They come in and they give those scholarships out to the 3.0 kids, the 4.0 kids.
Yeah.
Well, let's get them kids to go to barbering school.
Yeah.
Let's get them to go to auto tech.
Yeah.
Let's give them scholarships to do that.
Yeah.
So that's my thing is that everybody's not going to go to college.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't going to excel. Everybody ain't going to be a basketball player. Everybody ain't going to college play basketball.
And everybody successful didn't go to college.
Didn't go to college.
Bingo.
So it's just, hopefully we can show them another way to be out here in the norm and understand that it's another way of life.
Right.
And if you got a problem, reach out to somebody.
Reach out.
Yes, ask somebody before you go do something.
Yeah.
Ask somebody.
Yeah.
That's all we trying to do, man.
Yeah.
Just hopefully.
Well, man, kudos to you two. I think it's a excellent undertaking and well needed. So anything we can do, y'all let us know. And we'll definitely be pushing it through ads this whole week, letting folks know, you know, that they can check in and, you know, maybe 20 more tickets might pop up from someone. You know?
I'm done.
So you're done.
I'm done. I'm done.
Well, it sounds like you should have been done. But anyway.
There you go. There you go.
But it's all good.
Well, y'all got anything y'all want to say in closing?
Yes.
I just want to thank you guys for seeing the value in this. I know, you know, this goes more towards sports, but I think it's all interrelated. So I appreciate you all seeing the value in this and saying, come on, we need to talk about this. Because that is very important. Now, kids need to feel and be, you know, seen and heard, and there need to be safe spaces for them. So I'm just excited about what you all are doing and how you can get the word out as well. So thank you for having us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, I'd like to play one thing before we go, Jay.
Uh-oh.
You better do something.
We went through a lot of adversity. This whole year. Had one coach at the beginning of the season say, crown them, they already champs. Check. And one coach, I hope he did it right.
Look at Joe. Look at Joe. Yeah, in the back.
All year. Had some cameras on, we ain't gonna call no name on South Town. Hated on all year. Hold on. Huh? You know how they say, like, not the waist, like.
That's my boy.
Even the folks in Birmingham, they talking about bad it is. Valley, folks in Birmingham. Hating on us. Shit! When we went to play Ramsey, I talked to the barbershop talking about Ramsey. Shit! So now, then they talk about Valley. Shit! Now everybody done jumped on the bandwagon. Shit! Guess what I want y'all to do? Get that song, man. Oh, here we go.
Look at him walk. Look at him walk. That's a chipmunk. Oh, that's a chipmunk. Get it, Cole. Get it, Cole.
Y'all notice how he waited until the end of the year until he accomplished his goal, and then he starts talking. He's like, "Hey, I don't have nothing to say. We're gonna let this ball talk."
And man, you know, that's that team. You won't forget. I won't forget the first one with MJ, RJ, and them. Special. But that was a special. Cause man, you know, if you knew the controversy,
we knew,
the controversy that those boys went through, that they went through,
Yeah.
and it's like they gelled together, and they was like, it's nothing gonna stop us. Cause you know, the year before we had lost the Rams.
Right.
The year before,
Right.
you know, we didn't make them free throws.
Right.
And the Rams ended up beating.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But the next year, Jeff came along, and MJ came along, and these guys came, and that's when Lane got on here and said, I hope them guys can help him. Well, they did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
And I'm knocking nobody's program. You know, I've never got on here and talk about nobody.
Right.
I don't do that.
Right.
But those kids were special because of the things that they went through.
Right.
And they stuck together through the adversity, the games, close games, and we were battle tested, and they were able to win the close game.
Right.
And like this year, we fell short. We probably played the worst game we ever played, shooting wise.
Right.
But it's like MJ said, "Cause we'll be back, and we'll be
there was
back."
some horrible officiating. But go ahead.
Yeah, and we know that. You know, my thing was, and I don't even want to discuss it. You got a technical foul call on you with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Come on, man. But it's all right. But we'll be back again. And like I said, one thing you know, when you come to play us, you gotta play.
Yeah.
Whether you 5'8", 6'8", 7, man, it don't matter. You still gotta play.
Yeah.
And we gonna be all right. And those kids will be at the mentality breakfast. Cause I want to ask her now. Joe ain't got no ticket. He pop up. What you gonna do?
Jody getting there. What you talking about? Get out of here.
What you talking about?
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, man.
Don't play with me.
Talking about babies now. That's different. What are you saying?
Don't play with me.
I really appreciate you guys having us on, man. And throughout this week, we're supposed to be doing some things. Excuse me.
It's hard.
Throughout this week, we're supposed to get some more publicity about it, and just hopefully we can make this thing big successful. I hope it's going to be an annual event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to try to make it the second Saturday in August every year.
Okay.
So
well, we're gonna be getting the information. Like Jay said, we're gonna be posting it up until the time that it happens on my personal page, on his personal page, on HSCU page, man. So man, I already know it's gonna be a huge success. I'm looking forward to it, man. I mean, ain't nothing like serving the kids, man. I love it, man. I love it. I'm excited about it, and I just can't wait to see this whole thing play out.
Yeah,
it's just me.
And my shout out to my people that helped me a lot.
Yeah.
My wife, Veronica, daughters.
Yeah.
Kia, Mondra, Megan.
Yeah.
Peyton. Yeah. You know, all my kids just backing me behind this. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to Keith Mim, man.
Okay.
He jumped right on it, man. He jumped. Yeah. He jumped right on it. Coach, you owe me nothing. I got it. I got it. You just, he met us at the spot. Told her where he put the mics, and you know I mean, we're doing a good job, man. And you know, you hate to call out people because you're gonna leave somebody out.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying thank you to everybody. You know who you are. That donate.
As well as you know, I'm proud that you can just pick up the phone and call people. That's representative of just who you are, relationship.
Yeah.
Because everybody's not giving you a yes. This is their time off, and time is the most precious commodity that we have. So. to take the time to come. That says a lot about you and who you are. And I just want to give a huge shout out to Coach Ford.
Yes.
Coach Maurice Denard.
Come on, government name.
Yeah, boy. They looking for it. They got you.
know that guy.
Yeah.
Got me.
I want to give a huge shout out to him for just having the mindset, for having the mentality to do this, for seeing the need, for, not just getting lost in what happened to him, but taking what happened to him and understanding that a part of his process was connected to his purpose as well. So I'm just truly thankful that he is using this, and he's having some technical difficulties over here. That's how he do. But just I'm thankful that he, has this mentality and that he has developed the relationships that he's had, because that says, hey, what about the girls? Coach, what are we going to do for the girls?
Yeah.
Because I think what that says is most people know he doesn't really separate like that.
Yeah.
He usually is that person who he's looking out for
Everybody.
girls and the guys. So shout out to you, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you. What James Brown said, it's a man's world.
It's a man's world.
It wouldn't be nothing without what? A woman's touch. You should have put that on there. That's what you should have played, that James Brown.
Yeah, I sure should have. I didn't know what to do. I just
It
played.
was just so much, know.
It was so
Man
much.
make the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go there. That's
don't do it.
10 years, 10 years.
Yeah, now you
But I thank y'all for inviting us, man. Thank y'all.
Oh man, no, we appreciate y'all.
So we'll
man.
see you Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Saturday, y'all coming. How many tickets? How many tickets y'all?
It's gonna be,
No, I'm
it'll be
just
us two.
saying. How many more tickets? We said 20.
I think 20 should close out. Really, I
Close
do.
it out.
Yeah, I think 20. Then Maurice.
We sent some extra for, because they're gonna put out some extra seating, and they know that it's gonna be some extra people. Fairfield Civic Center.
Okay, Fairfield Civic. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I had my wedding reception.
Really?
Yeah, sure did. I remember that like yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And who is the caterer?
You make me.
So
it's not gonna be that guy anymore.
Yeah.
Is it that guy? Okay.
That keep it anonymous.
Yeah, one
that
of
guy.
his breakfasts.
Yeah.
He did a.
He did my Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King thing.
Okay.
Listen, most of the time when I'm talking to Maurice,
We all
Maurice
got
is
that.
talking about people I don't know who he's talking about,
we
but he
still-
swears,
still-
like in his mind, because he knows them.
Yeah.
Surely I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, I don't.
okay, well, good stuff. Hey,
Yeah.
like I said, appreciate y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, might we will get in there and get some eggs and some grits. Wow.
Yes, sir, man. I'm giving some vittles.
Yeah, he caterer.
Yeah. I'm definitely. I love breakfast. That's my favorite food of the day. But if you can look at me, you can tell that I love to eat.
Shout out to my caterer though. He really did us a solid, man. Everybody want $2,500 and $3,000, man. He really did me a solid.
Man, I think that's good. Hey, caterer, man, you doing a good deed. Amazing thing. And
Officer
I hope your
Mason.
pancakes fluff. No, just play.
Officer Mason.
Okay.
You know Officer Mason.
Yeah.
Mason.
Yeah.
Officer Mason, he really did a solid for me, man, and just really did a solid. When you think about when I go back and think about the people that just really like, hey, send the check here, send the check there, send the check to the caterer, send the check to here, Smilderman them, Dan Smilderman and Reggie and Tim and them, send the check here, send the check, just send it over here, send it. Hey man, people text me, hey, I just got the donation.
Right.
I just got it. One of my sheriff friends, hey coach, I got you. Boom. Send it to them.
Now before we let y'all go, man, how could people donate, or if they wanted to donate, how could they make contact with you guys?
Actually, they can reach out to Maurice. Maurice is the man to reach out to.
Okay. Okay, well.
Just reach out to Maurice.
I just like this event. This is the thing. This event is already
taken care of.
So in the future.
However, he'll still need donations in order to do the work. Because even though the breakfast is a yearly event, the work is throughout the year.
Throughout the year.
Yeah. And so he's very benevolent in the sense of he really doesn't want people to have to pay, to have to do